Right, and what is going on, guys? Welcome back to Toasted Milk, and of course, I'm your host, Christian, for The Walking Dead. And it looks like today we got the Pike death scenes leaked a little bit early. They were released sometime this morning, and I did unfortunately get them spoiled for me, so I thought I'd cover them on the channel. Now, remember, this does contain spoilers, so if you do not want to know who dies in tonight's episode, do not continue the video. But without further ado, we're going to go ahead. We're going to get into everyone who dies in the Pike lineup. Here we go. First death, as you can see right here, we do have DJ, Ozzy's #1 in command, as he is part of the Highwayman group, I do believe. So he hasn't really been here for too long, so not too much to say about him. Although I'm sad to see him go, as he's a brand new character and would love to see what he could have brought into the show. So the next death we got here is Tara, and I'm kind of sad to see her go. As we know, she's been with us since season 2, since season 4. I find her a really enjoyable character. She's sometimes funny, could sometimes be a little bit annoying. And she was just getting, her character built up. She was just becoming the leader of Hilltop. It does suck to see her go, a character we've had for such a long time. This is definitely, I'd say, the biggest death in the Pike lineup. Definitely for me, I'm gonna miss her. I did enjoy her character. It sucks to see her go. But, the writers will do what the writers want, and hopefully she ends up dying for a reason, and not just killed off for shock, even though that's what the Pikes are all about. Next up here, we have Tammy Rose, which we all kind of knew this was coming. Her character was being built up for a reason. They were showing her a lot for a reason, and that was, of course, for the Pike death. Now, she did get this death in the comics, so that was another thing I was expecting. Now, one thing I didn't expect was for her to be none from Magnus group, which is kind of weird. But Tammy Rose was expecting, didn't really care for her, so this death doesn't really affect me in any way. It's kind of, whatever. I guess she died then, sort of thing. Hope this pushes Earl's character forward. If not, then again, wasn't really too much of a major loss. So yeah. Next up here, we have Ozzy, the leader of the Highwaymen, and this death does kind of suck. He was what seemed to be a pretty funny character, pretty enjoyable character. From what we've seen from him so far in the few episodes that he's been here, it really does suck to see him go. I would have thought they would have been a bigger character in season 10, but I guess not. I guess they were only introduced to get piked. Next up here, we have a death that really does suck, and this is Enid. Now, she's been here since season 5. Definitely one of my favorite characters. She's definitely my wife from the show. Sadly, she's gone. I honestly didn't see this coming. I thought it was going to be Alden who died to push Enid's character forward, but I guess they killed off Enid and let Alden live. I guess it makes sense as kind of comic Dante, I guess. But it sucks to see Enid go. She's been here for a while. I guess, just the way it works. I guess without Carl, she doesn't have too much of a story, but she was becoming a super useful character. Yeah, definitely sad to see her go. Definitely gonna miss her. Yeah. Next up, I don't actually know who the fuck this guy is. I'm sorry. So, I don't care that he's gone. I don't know who he is. I don't think I've seen him before. Probably just a background character. Next up, we have Addie, who's not really that big of a death. She's just a character who was, again, introduced to be piked. I didn't really care much for her. She was in, maybe 3-4 episodes. I guess The Walking Dead just doesn't like having teenagers on the show because they seem to kill them quite a lot. I think we have, 3 who died in this episode between Enid, Addie, and Henry. Next up, we have one of Negan's wives, the ginger one. Don't remember her name. The one who was... No, not the one who was with Dwight. She wasn't really focused much. She was with Eugene for a second, I guess. She didn't... I didn't even know she was still on the show. She hasn't really been featured at all in season 9, so... Again, it's kind of a meh death. And last but not least, we have Henry with all the other people there in the background. He's supposedly going to be the last death to be revealed. Now, again, these could be fake, but I'm pretty sure these are real. This definitely looks like Henry. I know a lot of people didn't like Henry, but I thought Henry was a pretty good character, and it's definitely sad to see him go, as he was taking over Carl's storyline. I don't know what's gonna happen with Liddy and all that in the future. Then now we'll have to see what happens in season 10. But damn, Carol, you just can't keep your kids alive, can you?